When people reach out and say they're moving to Lexington, South Carolina, and they have no idea where to go, these are four of the neighborhoods at this price point that I tell everyone about. We're going to show you inside those homes to give you an idea of the look and feel, talk about the neighborhood, the location, schools, the HOA cost and amenities, overall inside information about each neighborhood, and I'll tell you why I think you should consider each and why they're a good investment. The first neighborhood we're going to look at is Carriage Lakes, located between the Lake Murray Dam and downtown Lexington. Here's the neighborhood, really close to shopping and restaurants right off Sunset Boulevard. The first home we're going to look at is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It sold recently right under $500,000. And first, I want to show you one of my favorite things about this neighborhood. It's the lot sizes. So there's 3 sections to the neighborhood: Carriage Hill Lakes and Carriage Hill Place, really pretty much the same, and then Carriage Hill Plantation. In the Plantation, you'll find homes on an average of about an acre, and then in the lakes and the place, it's about a half an acre, a little bit less, but very established, lots of trees. There's little, they call them lakes, but there's little ponds throughout the neighborhood. This home was renovated, really well done, and I'll show you inside here. Just really nice, very pretty home at a great price point. Another thing I love about this neighborhood, it was developed in the 80s and 90s, so there's a mix of homes, renovated and not. This is a great opportunity to grab a home that needs work and then really build in some sweat equity over time. As far as schools, they feed into Midway Elementary, Lakeside Middle School, brand new middle school right around the corner, and River Bluff High School, all very desirable schools. The HOA in this neighborhood is $300 a year. It really just covers common area maintenance and green areas. There's not a pool or a clubhouse. Unfortunately, in Lexington, almost every neighborhood has an HOA. There's some where you get something and others where you really don't get anything for your money. But there's a huge benefit to this neighborhood just in the lot size, the ability to put a pool in the backyard if you want, and the location as well. So I wouldn't be too upset about that HOA. Let's look at a few of the other homes. Here's another one right around $475,000. And you can see another aerial view of one of the lakes. There are some homes sitting right on the water here, but another one really well done, very pretty house in a great location. Let's go back here. It's another one, 3,700 square feet, so a little bit larger. So far, what we've looked at has been under 3,000 square feet. Let's see if we can take a look inside. Here you go, another one really well done, very nice home. There we go, and that one sold right at $405,000. Perfect. On to the next neighborhood. The next neighborhood is Governor's Grant, located right near Lake Murray, downtown Lexington. It's going to be right over here, so a fantastic location. This first home we're going to look at, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,300 square foot home, sold for $595,000 last year. And our team just actually sold this again off market, and it went for $610,000. So a little bit over the budget, but I wanted to mention this home because it kind of shows you where this neighborhood is going. Went from $595,000 to an off-market sale of $610,000. And the reality is, if this home would have gone on the market, because of the low inventory, I think it would have probably sold around $620,000, $625,000. But a really nice, well cared for home, a lot of renovations, a lot of updates. Of course, these are the older pictures here. Very nice space, really great yard. And the first thing, rather than schools, because this home actually has pictures of the amenities, I'm going to talk about the amenities. This is a really good example of what you get for very little money. You know, this neighborhood has a junior Olympic sized pool, a clubhouse, tennis courts, playgrounds, just really nice, very walkable, very, very nice, very pretty neighborhood. Homes sit on really nice lots around or a little less than a half acre, very established. And the cost here, $495 a year. So that gives you a really good idea compared to Carriage Hill Lakes, which we just looked at. Schools are New Providence Elementary, Beechwood Middle School, and Lexington High School. So you'll notice the schools are different. River Bluff High School is going to be right over in this area. Lexington High School is over in this area. So if you're right on this side of the line you're going to go to Lexington. And if not, like Carriage Hill Lakes, you're going to go to River Bluff. But very desirable schools, great area. And we'll look at one more house here. Let's find another kind of different. This one, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,500 square foot home, sold for $435,000. And let's take a quick look inside. You can see a really nice lot. The construction here, when they built these homes, they just did a really great job. We've sold a lot in here. And what I'm always impressed with is the inspections. If the home's cared for, overall the inspections go really well because they were just so well built at this time. All right, on to the next neighborhood. The next neighborhood is Spring Hill Lake. Another great location a little bit further out. So here's downtown Lexington. You're going to be down here off 378. Really nice area. This is a newer neighborhood. I'll show you a few homes. This is one that we actually sold. It was built in 2012. And you'll see you get a lot for your money in Spring Hill Lake. This was a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 4,000 square foot homes, closed for $490,000. And just to give you an idea, really nice backyard. I love the big open layouts in these homes. I mean, just really nice big spaces. So if you have a big family, you're looking for a big home, you want a lot for your money, this is a really great neighborhood. These schools, Rocky Creek Elementary, also very close by, Beechwood Middle School and Lexington High School. As far as the HOA, you do get something for your money, $345 every 6 months. You get a clubhouse, common area maintenance, playground, pool, and green spaces as well. Let's look at just a couple of other homes. Here's another one. We just closed on this property, $418,500. This one's a little bit smaller, but really nice yard. And this one, was really well cared for. A lot of good upgrades, and they actually renovated the master bathroom as well. And let's take a look at one more. Here's a smaller home built in 2022. So a newer home, 2,400 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, closed for $373,000. So there is a mix of newer and resales in this neighborhood. The new sections all the way in the back, and I believe they actually just sold their last home in that section. But a great location, great bang for your buck, really close to Lake Murray. And this area I would consider like older Lexington. It's kind of the Lexington I'm used to. I grew up in Lexington, and this just reminds me of it. Really down some pretty roads with lots of trees, not a whole overdevelopment in that area, although Lexington is moving that way, but a fantastic neighborhood, especially if you're looking for a big home. The last neighborhood is one of my favorite new construction neighborhoods in Lexington, Sterling Bridge. Really great location. You can see kind of not far from Governor's Grant here over by Lake Murray. Here's downtown Lexington. And these are all new homes by Mongo Homes, and they are doing a really great job. We just closed a few, and then we've got one closing at the end of this month. But the quality, they just punch things out really nice. When you get to the closing table a few days before, everything's done as the way it should be. We're actually closing on a property at the end of this month, did a walkthrough and inspection last week, and the home looks like it could close tomorrow. So I've been really impressed with what they're doing. A really great value here. Large homes. This, a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4,500 square feet, right over 600,000, but there is a lot between that 300 to 600 price point. Here's another one, brand new, 3,700 square foot, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and just a really beautiful home, really well done. I'll show you inside of this one. They've got a couple of different plans they're offering, but the upgrades are really, really nice. And you're not far here from Lake Murray, close to everything. HOA, $700 a year. There's a really nice brand new clubhouse and pool at the front of the neighborhood. And of course, that also includes common area maintenance as well. Now, these lots are going to be a little bit smaller. It's new construction. They're not putting new construction in our area on large lots, especially this close into town. But they're big enough. They're really nice. And like I said, you get a lot for your money. Really large homes. There are some 1 level or 1.5 level. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,300 square foot home, closed for $468,000. And I'll show you here. Really nice. Very well done. So I hope all of this information has helped. If you have any questions about the area or you would like to know, I was going to do 8 of my favorite neighborhoods, but I just thought the video would be too long. I'll probably do a part 2 with the other 4. And of course, there's great neighborhoods everywhere. I'd be happy to give you my inside information and advise you if you're moving to this area. Feel free to reach out anytime.